Hi everyone, this is Kristen with the Tech Reviewer. Today I'm here with the new Leo's Loo Automatic Self-Cleaning Litter Box. This is a brand new product to the market and it has a striking resemblance to the Litter Robot 3. Let's check it out and see how the two products compare. So it comes in a really big box with a cute picture of a cat on it. Packaging seems quite secure and it comes pre-assembled. Looking at the contents of the box, there's the Leo's Loo itself, a 6-foot long power cord. The material here is quite sturdy and described as anti-chew. There's also a cute little carbon filter bag, a small roll of waste drawer liner bags, and some clips that you need to use to attach the liner bags to the waste drawer. These look like they'd be easy to lose, but fortunately some extra clips are included. The waste drawer liners here are an odd size. They're very wide but quite shallow. The company clearly wants you to buy replacement waste drawer bags from them. The Litter Robot will work with a standard tall kitchen trash bag, but I'm not sure if any generic bags would work with the Leo's Loo. Putting the bag in the waste drawer is a bit tricky the first few times, but I imagine it would get easier after a while. You attach the bag to the drawer with the included clips in 3 spots. Plugging in the device is easy, plugs into the back, and the 6-foot long anti-chew cord should be sufficiently long for most people. Adding litter was a bit irritating for me the first time because the Quick Start Guide references a max fill line and I could not find a max fill line anywhere, so I just made my best guess. To power on the device, hold down the power button for 3 seconds. The machine will begin rotating and do a cleaning and startup cycle. Next, you need to press the reset button in order to reset your kitty visit count. A nice feature of the Leo's Loo is that it keeps track of each time a kitty visits. The counter increments, and the panel will also display the weight of the cat while he or she is using the litter box, although that data is not saved anywhere. It's also not possible to tell which kitty has used the Leo's Loo if you have more than one cat. The counter just counts total kitty visits, not visits per cat. The display panel will also display a notification if the waste drawer is full and needs to be changed, and there is also an audible alarm for that. In terms of operation, both the Leo's Loo and the Litter Robot 3 work in a similar way. They have weight sensors that detect when a cat has entered the litter box, and then once the cat leaves, the machines wait for a predetermined amount of time, a preset 3 minutes for Leo's Loo, or your choice of 3, 7, or 15 minutes for Litter Robot, and then the globe inside the device begins slowly rotating. There's a screen inside that the litter needs to pass through. Clumps of waste will be too big to pass through the screen and thus get separated from the clean litter and deposited into a plastic bag-lined waste drawer at the bottom of the machine. The machine continues rotating until it's back at the starting point, smoothing the remaining clean litter into a nice-looking flat bed of litter in the process. The slow speed of rotation results in very minimal litter dust being produced, and it also minimizes waste clump breakage. The waiting period between when the cat exits the litter box and the start of the cleaning process is of key importance because the clumping litter needs time to firm up and dry out a little. Otherwise, it'll be too wet and may smear on the screen or stick to the globe interior. The controls on the Leo's Loo are simpler. You have a power button, a button for the included Nightlight, a reset button to reset the kitty visit count, and a mode button to change to manual mode from automatic if you don't want your Leo's Loo to cycle automatically after a kitty visit. The Litter Robot 3 has much more complicated controls with a lot more options, which may or may not be a pro in your opinion. I will say that the Leo's Loo Nightlight does not work nearly as well as the Nightlight on the Litter Robot 3. The Nightlight on the Litter Robot 3 is automatic, coming on when it gets dark, whereas the Leo's Loo you have to turn on manually. In addition, the Nightlight on the Litter Robot 3 illuminates the globe interior, whereas the light on the Leo's Loo does not. It illuminates the area around the Leo's Loo, but not the globe interior. However, the fact that the Leo's Loo control panel keeps track of the number of kitty visits is definitely a pro. That's something you can't do with a Litter Robot, and it is pretty cool that it will display the cat weight when the cat's inside, although I've noticed a great deal of variation in terms of the weighing of the cats. But the kitty visit part works quite well, and it's nice to be able to keep track of that. In terms of size, compared with the Litter Robot, the Leo's Loo is a bit shorter but slightly wider. It has a much smaller opening for your cat to get in and out, which might be problematic for some larger cats, but my 8-pound cats had no issues with it, and having a smaller opening may result in less litter getting kicked out. The interior space for your cat is also a lot smaller in the Leo's Loo as opposed to the Litter Robot 3, and that definitely might be a problem for larger cats. The Litter Robot 3 is much roomier, particularly in terms of height. Both the Litter Robot 3 and the Leo's Loo have a flexible rubber bottom section in the interior where the cat litter is. The Litter Robot 3 rubber feels thicker and more durable to me than the silicone rubber used in the Leo's Loo, but that's just my initial impression. I really don't know how the rubber on the Leo's Loo will hold up over time. The Litter Robot 3's rubber, however, I have found to be amazingly durable. The sifting screen on the Leo's Loo has kind of a cute pattern on it, and it's a bit more attractive than the screen on the Litter Robot, but it has some larger holes which may not catch smaller waste clumps during the sifting process. The waste drawer for the Leo's Loo has design similarities with the waste drawer for the Litter Robot 3. Both have a spot in the front section for a carbon filter and a waste section in the back, but the Leo's Loo version is considerably smaller than the Litter Robot drawer, and its waste bag attachment system with its detachable clips is trickier to use. The fact that the wait time for the automatic cleaning cycle is set to 3 minutes for the Leo's Loo and can't be changed is a downside in my opinion. This may be too short for some cat waste clumps to firm up properly, potentially leading to clumps which stick onto the rubber bottom or onto the sifting screen. This is something which may vary from cat to cat. For the Litter Robot 3, you can choose between 3, 7, and 15 minutes for your automatic clean cycle, so you can choose the wait time which works best for your cats. The two areas where Leo's Loo is a clear winner are operating noise and minimum cat weight. The Leo's Loo is quite a bit quieter than the Litter Robot 3 when going through a cleaning cycle, and that may be a major pro for some people depending on where their automatic litter box is located. The Litter Robot 3 is noticeably louder. Perhaps this is because its motor is more powerful, no idea there, or maybe just not as well noise insulated, but the Leo's Loo is much quieter. Finally, the Leo's Loo is designed to work with much lighter weight cats than the Litter Robot 3 is. The Litter Robot 3 requires your cat be at least 5 pounds to use it, whereas the Leo's Loo will work with cats as small as 2 pounds. Therefore, if you have a kitten in your household, he or she is going to be able to use the Leo's Loo much earlier than the Litter Robot 3. Overall, I think the Leo's Loo is an interesting product, but as a long-time Litter Robot user, I would have a hard time recommending the Leo's Loo over the Litter Robot 3 or Litter Robot 3 Connect. It's a little cheaper at $3.99 versus $4.49, but the downsides outweigh the upsides in my view. Plus, it's backed by a newcomer to the market as opposed to the Litter Robot, which has been around for 20 years. In terms of customer service and availability of parts and service long-term, the Litter Robot is likely to be the better bet. All in all, I'd recommend spending the extra $50. The Leo's Loo can be purchased from Chewy.com, and as I mentioned, it's priced at $3.99. The Litter Robot 3 is $4.49, and its fancier cousin, the Wi-Fi-enabled Litter Robot 3 Connect, is $4.99. Both are available directly from Litter Robot, and if you use the affiliate link in the description below, you can save $25 on your purchase. Many thanks to both Litter Robot and Leo's Loo for sending me out these samples to review. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments section below, and please do consider subscribing to my channel. Again, this is Kristen with the Tech Reviewer. Thanks so much for watching, and have a wonderful day.